Hey guys, I think we can all agree that Neptunus is a really awesome item, but it is held back by the fact that it is lacking synergies with basically all the tier replacement items. You can change that with the mod Neptunus Synergies, which adds new unique interactions for Neptunus with most of the items that usually wouldn't do anything with it or even override it. Allow me to show you the new synergies in the mod, starting with technology. Neptunus will change its color to blue and have it spawn tears when hitting an enemy or wall. The tears will scatter in random directions away from the enemy or wall and will deal random amounts of damage between 60% and 100% of your character's own damage stat. The new synergy with Tech X works similar, but here it will spawn more tears when hitting an enemy, while not creating any tears when reaching a wall in return. The tears won't hit the enemy they spawn from unless it is big enough. Their damage will vary from 60% to 100% of your damage, no matter how much you charge your shot. Combining Neptunus with Brimstone will turn the beam itself into water, and just like with technology, this one will also spawn tears when hitting an enemy or wall. Just like with the other synergies, the tears also have the same damage range of 60 to 100%. All three of those synergies don't do much on single targets, but they will help you deal with groups. Combining Neptunus with both Brimstone and Tech X at the same time will also grant a unique sprite to the beam. You basically get big water donuts. The unique spiral laser sprite from the combination of Brimstone and technology sadly didn't get the water treatment, but the mod synergy will still work gameplay wise. The next new synergy in the mod comes with Mom's knife. Neptunus will cause it to shoot a giant piercing tear at the peak of the knife throw that deals 5 times your damage. The range of the tear depends on the amount of charge you put into the knife throw. However, the damage of the tear does not, which means that frequent small stabs at point blank are really powerful. Now let's go to the more explosive items. Neptunus will cause the epic fetus rockets to blast into 12 tears in a circle, while also leaving behind a puddle of blue creep. The tears will once again deal the same random damage mentioned earlier, and hitting a target directly in its center can cause all 12 tears to instantly hit it as well. Dr. Fetus comes with the same synergy as Epic Fetus, which allows you to create way more creep due to the higher fire rate. The creep rapidly hits for 2 damage per tick. However, this synergy comes with a really dangerous side effect. The tears created from it can actually hit your own bombs and push them around, so be careful here. I also found a fun infinite loop when adding Hemolacria to this synergy. This is clearly not intended and probably about to get fixed, but I figured I should show it anyway. Keep in mind that there are literally hundreds of item combinations in Repentance. Creating such a big synergy mod without any issues like this is literally impossible. The new Monstro Lung synergy will grant you the ability to store additional Neptunus tears while not charging up your lung shot. Firing will then release those extra tears. The longer you wait before charging up your actual tear volley, the more tears will be added from Neptunus itself. Both of the charge bars will stay filled when switching rooms. The Neptunus volley will add less tears than the lung volley, but those tears deal a little bit more damage. Fully charging up both bars will nearly double the overall damage per shot. It is also worth to note that you can release the tears of the Neptunus charge on their own without fully charging up the lung volley. Just instantly cancel your Monstro Lung charge to fire them. Next up is the new custom synergy for Ludovico, which is a really unique idea. It will cause the controllable tear to grow in size while you keep it still at one spot. Moving it around will then cause it to slowly shrink back. The bigger tier will not deal increased damage, but it will make it way easier to hit your enemies with its extended hitbox. The new synergy with the Spirit Sword item comes with a unique sprite for the sword, while also adding 3 tiers to the swing attack and 12 tiers to the spin attack. The 3 tiers spawning from the sword swing will hit for 75% of your damage stat each, while the 12 tiers from the spin attack are a little stronger at 90% of your damage. Similar to the Spirit Sword synergy, the Bones Rings of both the Forgotten and Tainted Samson also come with the 3 added bonus tiers when combined with Neptunus. And on top of that, the throw attack of both characters get a modified version of the Mom's Knife synergy in the mod. Both of those attacks use popular duplex tiers by default. And of course, the Soul form of the Forgotten can still shoot tiers as usual, which means that it gets the base Neptunus effect as well as all synergies of this mod. The mod also comes with a synergy between Neptunus and C-section, which will make your fetuses shoot small tiers in the direction they are facing while rotating. The fire rate of the fetuses is directly linked to your own fire rate, making them shoot faster if you get tier upgrades. Their tiers will always deal 40% of your damage. But that's not all. The fetuses will also use all the tier effects you would usually get from your items and trinkets that are overridden or changed by C-section. This includes all status effects as well as all tier modifiers that don't fully replace your tiers. Stuff like the Death's Touch scythes are still considered tiers. In fact, this is actually true for all the tiers created by Neptunus Synergies in this mod, not only from C-section. Here's an example with technology. This adds a lot of depth to the mod and will create a ton of super wacky synergies. Some of them are probably not even intended. Allow me to show you a few of them. These synergy mods usually don't aim to add combos that go beyond 2 items, but this mod is made in a very smart way that adds tons of bigger ones by default. This probably goes without saying, but some of those synergies can get ridiculously strong, even with just a few items, and I know some of you guys really enjoy those kind of shenanigans. And just as usual in my showcase of big synergy mods, I will end the video by clearing a full floor while using all the base synergies of the mod at the same time. Keep in mind that a lot of the big tier replacement effects in Repentance override each other in a certain order, since not all of them synergize with each other. Here in this case, the combination of C-section, Spirit Sword and Technology will be dominant, while getting the blue lasers and added tiers from the mod's Neptunus Synergies. This was it for my showcase of the Neptunus Synergies mod. Which one was your favorite? And do you think the synergies fit well in the game? Please let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the showcase, then please consider subscribing to the channel. It would be much appreciated, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!
Isaac!
God's favorite son, his flowing robes reach down from